Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another Marvel Character Talk video. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. This video, we're just going to go over and detail the cover of Avengers number 6, the first Masters of Evil. Introducing Zemo and the Masters of Evil. And this was cover date July 6. Interestingly enough, Zemo in World War II was fighting Sergeant Fury, and he also appeared in that issue number 8, which came out at the same time, so the character sort of has a World War II first appearance and also the Marvel superhero age appearance in this one at the same time. And there's the cover corner. This is the last one where they shoved the Hulk in here. He's been gone. He quit in Avengers number 2, and then they fought him in Submariner in 3, and then he was briefly in number 5, and now he's still there, but he's not really an Avenger anymore. And we'll go over the villains. There's a great Kirby cover, Jack Kirby, and it's written by Stan Lee. In a future video, I'll go page by page through it. Have we got a tale for you? Please don't frustrate us. You've got to read it. Introducing Zemo, or some people say Zemo, and his Masters of Evil. Well, look at that. And who's this Avenger here? He's on a bunch of these early covers. Or not Avenger. Or maybe he is. We'll see. We outdid ourselves in this issue. You're going to see more superheroes, more supervillains, and more super bonehead mistakes than ever in this action-packed feature-length thriller. So if you fan of the Silver Age Marvel, especially the earlier years, Stan was always had his amount of comedy and stuff, and that's carried over into the MCU with jokes, and some people don't like that in the movies, but it was always part of Marvel back in the day, the original, a little bit of humor and so forth. So we've got Thor, Giant Man and the Wasp, and another one, they team Captain America and Rick Jones. That's who that is. He was on a bunch of covers here. And then there's Iron Man, and he's got his slightly different look with the dot there on him. And as far as the villains go, like I said, this is the first appearance of Baron Zemo. Always liked him with that fur coat and so forth, or that fur like royal around his neck, and then it's down here. And then on the villains, they've got it taking artistic license in the covering there by making the Black Knight all red. He's not all red. And that's his flying horse. That's Chen Lu, the radioactive man, and of course there's the Melter. And Melter first fought Iron Man, so this is a comeback for him. Black Knight first fought Giant Man and the Wasp, and then Radioactive Man first fought Thor, and then in the past Zemo would be the villain sought for Captain America, so that's what we've got there. So the Masters of Evil, if you don't want to include Zemo as a, just a regular member, but the boss member, so we've got 3 plus Zemo, and in the next issue 7, these guys would be gone. Spoiler, they get captured, so they're in jail before they break out and so forth. So he recruits the Enchantress and Executioner in the next issue as the Masters of Evil. And then, spoiler, in 15, he'll have Enchantress and Executioner, and then the Black Knight and the Melter will be back. So that's the largest of them with the 5 characters. They didn't bring back Radioactive Man for whatever reason. You can see some of their powers. He's got that. He's glowing. He's ruining his lance. But in the comic, he has more gizmos than just the lance, and the lance can do a lot of stuff. I always liked this cover, so I wanted to have one in the collection again. I had one that was CGC graded, I wanted one to be able to flip through, kind of a generic flooring they're fighting on in the street, big sidewalk, and that's the fire hydrant. Always liked the cover. He's supposed to be blue, but most of the time it comes out, you can see the blue there. He comes out more purple, and that looks cool for Giant Man. So a key early one, and then the cover date is July, so this was on sale in April of 64. So very neat. I'll leave a link to the new Masters of Evil that when Roy Thomas was writing it later in the 60s, to videos of that you can look at. And like I said, I'll do, when I have more time, page by page flip through on this one in the future. And I also have hero clicks of these. They finally made some of the earlier characters. I don't know if I've done them as a video or not. I gotta check that out. If not, I'll probably do an overall video showing the Masters of Evil and their members. Until next time, thanks for watching.